Parkway. So the first semi-final lineup are clear. It's Angamali Heritage is taking on Cochin Smart City, the first delivery of the semi-final of this Smart Cricket League. And started off with the back of Valanga. Pacey one outside the all-stump. Trying to cut that up and over the point. And good start here for Smart City. No wonder why they decided to choose the ball. Hitting down the ground. Excellent fielding. Chance of a run out. In fact, just spilled from the hands of Narayanan. Superb fielding there. Bibin George at short mid-wicket. Like a tiger. Pounced on that. Even at this age, he seems like a youngster. And looking at the replay, look at the way he dived to his right. Didn't have much time to react. Superb catch by Nanu, the Narayan. And what a start here for Cochin Smart City. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a perfect reply. So they're not backing up. Angamali Heritage. Is there anything on the slot? They're going for it. So another 3 runs added to the total. This time ball bit wide. In fact, that is just, I think it was on the line. And wide call by Jassim. So the final delivery coming up. In fact, a couple of delivery left. Beg your pardon. Nicely cuts it away for a single. 5 runs on the board. In fact, 6 runs on the board. The game is nicely poised here. The crowd is involving as well. Lot of supporters for the both teams. Here comes the final delivery. And it timed his jump to the... An ideal start for Smart City, Cochin Smart City in the semi-final number 1. It's 6 for 2 after the first over. What a terrific start by Cochin Smart City.
Great catch.
This is how the bowlers should react to the decision of the captain to win in the toss and bowling first. Now captain himself back into the attack. So Jim Jones is the new batter, the captain of Angamali Heritage, and he had to play a captain innings here. They're already on the back foot in this semi-final. So Thomas Martin, the captain, coming over the wicket against Shiju. And a nicely played. Nicely just pushed towards the short cover for a single and given the strike back to Jim Jones. And the captain have to play a captain innings here. Now captain to captain. They already met just a few minutes away for the toss. Drill down the ground. Send back immediately. Again good backup. Good energy in the outfield. Good intensity by the fielders of Cochin Smart City. But there will be a counter attack from the Angamali Heritage for sure in this match. They can't hold back to this stranglehold by the bowling side. Nice bowling, pace enough. I think he was beaten by the pace of the delivery. It was in the slot and Jim Jones decided to go down the ground and he was not able to make a contact on that. Couple of dot balls. Oh, shot. That was a loose delivery and send it towards the long off. I just mentioned there will be a counter attack for sure, and Jim Jones just waited for that loose delivery to pounce like a tiger and went for the shot towards the wideish of long off for the first 6 of the semi-final. It's 13 for 2. Still a couple of delivery left. And down the leg side, wide signal. Maybe Thomas Martin trying to bowl into the block hole. Went on to misses altogether. Just 1-6. And suddenly the mood changes in both camps. That's how this match is close enough in this game so far. Again, played on the back foot. Chance of a run out. Super throw. And shoot. The momentum is shifting like a pendulum at the moment. Hitting a 6 in the previous delivery. And immediately Cochin Smartcity came back with their run out. And always the run out creating a lot of trouble and doubt in the minds of the remaining batters of Angamali Heritage. And this is a crucial stage of the match. They already lost 3 wickets. Look at the dugout of Cochin Smartcity in the background. After getting that wicket, here comes the next delivery. Down the leg side, they will take it. Angamali Heritage have to sensible enough. They are on the back foot. They have to absorb the pressure and release the pressure when it's needed, when it mattered. So the final delivery of the second over. They're not too far away from this match. It's only 15 runs. Got a touch on the bat, in fact, to send it back immediately. Again, good outing there by Unikrishan behind the stump. So that's the end of the over. 9 runs came from it and a wicket too. It's 15 for the loss of 3 wickets after 2 overs. So Dojo again started off with a couple of wickets in the first over. Now he is again came back to bowl the 3rd over of the match. Played it. Sent back. I think Jim Jones has been decided to go for some boundaries in this over. That is what will be going on his mind. Here comes Dojo Davis. And gone! Stump flies all over the hockey. It's 15 for 4. What a delivery that is from Dojo Davis. You miss, I hit. And not a single stump is there now. 15 for 4. A little bit of movement there. And look at the joy on the background of the Cochin Smartcity. Check out. Really on the back foot. Captain departs after making a promising start, hitting a 6 against the opposite team captain, Thomas Martin. He departs. And nicely played on the back foot. Chance was there and just able to make it back into the crease. So will be a single. There's enough time left in this game. And down the leg side, just let it go. And Angamali Heritage have to be sensible from here on. They still have more than 21 balls left in this innings. That's up in the air! And he can't make anything wrong at the stage. 4 wickets inside his 10 deliveries. And only given away 8 runs. It's 17 for the loss of 5 wickets. So, couple of delivery left. We are into the last man. And Angamali Heritage, they're throwing away the wickets now. Here comes Dojo Davis. Can he finishes with a 5? It was down the leg side. They're looking, they're appealing. In fact, a wide call by Hari Krishna, a late call. So another run added to the total. It's 18 for 5. Nicely cuts away for a couple of runs. They will take it. This is the last pair for them. And they can't take any chances now. Just wait for the loose deliveries to get as many runs as possible. Can they push the scoreboard to more than 30? One more delivery left. Dojo Davis. Dojo Davis, one more delivery left.
One more ball. One more ball.
And opportunity here for Dojo Davis to finish this semi-final with the 5. So the last delivery of the third over coming up. 20 on the board. Nicely played. Played it down to the ground. So that's the end of the over. Look at the figures. 2 overs, 11 runs and 4 big wickets. Dojo Davis. So Thomas Martin back into the attack. Last pair for Angamali Heritage. They will try to play through the remaining 3 overs to try to get as many as runs possible. And just let it go. Will be a wide. And will be a no ball or not? Yes, it is. And Sunil just leaves it to the keeper. Could have been gone for that. I think they decided to play out the remaining 3 overs to get as many as runs possible. You never know if they're able to push the score somewhere around 35-40. And nicely played. They're going for the single. Played well enough to away from the fielder at the short cover. Cuts it hard. Chance of a run out. Send back immediately. Narayanan is there. They can't take any chances against Narayanan at the moment. So 4 more delivery left. 23 for 5. What a bowling effort by Cochin Smartcity. And definitely that was right in plumb. So well played in the end by Eldo, covering his stumps. This is a good ploy by Angamali. Just play through the 6 overs. You never know what will be coming after that. This match is not over until the last ball. Nicely played. Chance of a catch there. In fact, just away from Narayanan. Could have been another one. This time, I think it is outside the timeline. No says by the umpire. So will be a dot ball. So the final delivery coming up of the 4th over. Oh, just kisses passes the stumps. So that's the end of the over of Thomas Martin. He done his job neatly. 2 overs, just given away 12 runs. It's 23 for the loss of 5 wickets after 4 overs. So Bipin George into the attack for the first time. Again, started off with a wide. They're just giving away the runs now. Angamali nudging towards 30 at the moment. 24 for 5. Oh, that's a played. That's nicely played for 3 runs. Scoreboard moves to 27. And in fact, that is a wide. 28 for the loss. And a slower delivery there by Bipin George, taking the pace out of the ball. Roll his fingers. So able to get another dot ball. Scoreboard still knocking at the door of 30s. Will be a no ball for sure. It is. So 29 now. This is turning out to be a good partnership between these two. 12 from 12 balls. They're just giving a glimmer of hope for Angamali Heritage in this partnership. And a free hit. Free hit delivery coming up. And whether they're giving that out. And it is. So So that's it. That's the end of the innings of Angamali Heritage. A super bowling effort after winning the toss and elected to bowl first. And thanks to that wonderful spell by Dojo Davis. 2 overs, 11 runs and 4 wickets. So Angamali Heritage 29 on the board, and Cochin Smartcity need 30 runs to win in 6 overs.
കൂടുതൽ ഹൈലൈറ്റ് വീഡിയോസിനായി webstreaming.in ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക. For more highlight videos, kindly subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon.
ഇന്ത്യയിൽ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ വിൽക്കപ്പെടുന്ന ഓഫ് റോഡ് മഹീന്ദ്ര ഥാർ ഇപ്പോൾ ഉടൻ ഡെലിവറി. കൂടുതൽ വിവരങ്ങൾക്ക് PPS മഹീന്ദ്ര കളമശ്ശേരി.
ഇന്ത്യയിൽ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ വിൽക്കപ്പെടുന്ന മഹീന്ദ്ര ഥാർ ഡെലിവറി. കൂടുതൽ വിവരങ്ങൾക്ക് PPS മഹീന്ദ്ര കളമശ്ശേരി.
But this is the semi-finals. Always the semi-finals are hard to win in any tournament. So Angamali Heritage, they're able to get a 12 runs partnership for the last wicket and push the score near to 30. So 30 runs to win for Cochin Smartcity to enter into the Smart Cricket League final. And opportunity here for Bipin George and Narayanan at the non-striker end. So Gopi Krishnan will start the proceedings and cuts it. Chance of a run out. Opportunity was there for could have been an ideal start if able to get one of them. So dot ball to start the innings. And on the leg side, they can't afford too many extras at this stage. They don't have a big total on the board. And just imagine if they're able to get a couple of wickets in the first over. Suddenly the 29 feels like a 50 for Cochin Smart City. That's up in the air. Could have been a wicket. Yes, no. Send back. Another dot ball. And Angamali Heritage have to believe themselves they got enough runs on the board. That's how they have to come into the pitch with some intensity. Oh, that's a good shot. But Bibin George decided to go and he goes for it. So the first runs from the bat. That's a boundary. Good looking shot. Up and over mid-off. And nicely played. Straight to the man at the short cover.
Well played.
They placed a man just for that. 5 for no loss. Couple of delivery left. So Gopi Krishnan is decided to coming round the wicket. It's up in the air and seems like that came from the thigh pads. So will be a dot ball. So 25 runs needed in 31 balls. Seems easy at the moment for Cochin Smart City. Likes the batters they have. Again trying to pull that. And easy run in the end. Good run in between the wicket by Bibin. So given the strike back to Narayanan. So the final delivery coming up. So that's the end of the over. It's 6 without losing a wicket after the first over. So Reju into the attack. They need a miracle over. Just like Dojo Davis started for Cochin Smart City. He able to wicket couple of wickets up front. Pulled it away. Playing cautiously at the moment, Bibin George. Taking full advantage of the loose deliveries and not going for any biggie. Just playing 2s and 3s at the moment. Scoreboard moves to 8. That's played on the up. Clever from Bibin George. That's played on the up. Sit back in the crease. And played a top shot towards the top roof net. Another 3 runs added to the total. 11 on the board. Just 19 runs needed in 28 balls. Narayanan is on the strike for the first time in this match. Lawful toss. Hit it straight to the covers. Not going for that single. Again, sliced it. Again, a lawful toss. I think it's Narayanan looking to go down the ground, and both the occasion that came from the high on the bat. So a couple of dot balls. And again, this time tried to run down towards the third man. It is not the Narayanan we know in the league games, since they have only 19 runs need. So he can play a cautious innings. That is what he's playing. Again on the pads, trying to flick it towards the onside. So that's the end of the over. 11 without losing a wicket after 2 overs. Tea and snacks still available at the counters. Is anybody still needed a tea? You can have from the counter. It is a complimentary. So here comes Gopi Krishnan. And trying to work it down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. $18 runs needed in 24 balls. That's played on the up. Enough power. In fact, hit it on the roof net or not. We'll wait and see that. It's given out or not. Big moment in the game. It's given 6. So Bibin George had enough power to touch that top roof net. And again trying to play on the up. This time a pacey one from Gopi Krishnan. Just 12 runs needed. Literally just two hits away for the victory for Cochin Smart City. And a player on the back foot. I think Bipin George is trying to play on the back foot, trying to play an up and over shot, trying to get the ball into the top roof net. But both the occasions, it was extra bit of pace from the wicket. Oh yes, 3 more runs. This time he able to make a contact on that. So Cochin Smart City required 9 runs in 12 balls. In fact, 20 balls. And we are into the single digits. There will be a twist in the match. Nicely played. Another 3 runs. Given the strike back to Bipin George. Ideal location for Bipin George. Just 6 runs needed. And this is the last delivery of the 3rd over. Can he finish off with a 6? And not this occasion. Again a back of a length. Dot ball 2 in the over. They had to go for the single. Chance of a run out. In fact, and Narayanan given the strike back to Bipin George to finish the match. There's 5 runs needed. And that's a 6. And Bipin George finishes up in style. And now Cochin Smart City into the final on the shoulder of Bipin George. And that's it from the semi-final number 1. And what a victory here. An emphatic victory for Cochin Smart City. And they're already in the final. So we are moving into the second semi-final in just a few minutes. Hello.